the queen of how to. Come and see what I'm gonna show you how to do. Welcome to my channel. I am Beverly, the queen of how to. That's me. And in today's episode, I am going to teach you how to make delicious. Did you hear me? Delicious and easy banana pudding. Okay. So I've already done a few things that I feel like you didn't need to see me do. First of all, I've cut up 2 bananas. I just used a butter knife and just cut them up into slices. I've also already done my Jello, and so I meant pudding. So this is vanilla pudding. I'm making banana pudding, but I do not like that artificial banana taste in my banana pudding. So I'm using vanilla pudding. And there are a couple things that I will tell you. There are a couple things that I'm very particular about and that I feel like need to be on point when you are making banana pudding. So there are a couple things you don't use the store brand of. This is one of them. Get the real Jello vanilla pudding, okay? Not the cooked kind. This is the instant. All right, so I have 2 of those because I'm gonna make a small one because I actually need to go take dinner to a friend who just had a baby, but I'm gonna be making a bigger one as well, but I'm just gonna show you the small one today. So get the real Jello pudding. That is, and then this is definitely, you don't skimp on it. Get the real Nilla wafers. All right. If it says vanilla wafers, you got the wrong thing. This is Nilla wafers. This is what you need. It's from Nabisco. It comes in this bright yellow box. Don't get the store brand. I've tried it. It is not worth it. These are, a little more than I want to pay, but it is worth it because they're delicious. And I use Cool Whip. And so those are the main ingredients that I'm going to use to make this banana pudding. So like I said, I've already made my pudding, and what I use for that, 2 boxes of that, of the Jello and the vanilla, 4 cups of whole milk, and I need 4 cups because so it's 2 cups per box. And I've used my whisk to stir that up for 2 minutes. I set it in the refrigerator to let it sit for 5 minutes so that it gets a little stiff. And now we're gonna move on to what is next. And I have a little bit of this Mexican vanilla that I got in Mexico that is delicious. And I added a little bit of that when I was whipping it up. If you don't have that, it's not a deal breaker. So now I'm just gonna take my Cool Whip, and I have a spatula because I feel like that's easier to fold my Cool Whip into the pudding. And when you hear that word fold, normally, you're just stirring stuff. But when you're folding, literally, you're just taking it and lifting it over so that you're not getting it too soupy, because if you stir too much, then sometimes it can get a little watery on you. So when you fold it in, it just lets it get mixed in without disturbing the texture of what you're folding it into. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm just folding in this Cool Whip, and I'm pretty much folding almost this whole container into this 2 boxes of Jello vanilla pudding. I'm saying all those things on purpose so that if you're gonna do this, I want you to use the right stuff, okay? So I'm just folding that in to make sure that we get it completely incorporated. And you know what? Let's just put the whole thing in here. All right. All right. So that's all of it. There's only a little bit left, but it just makes it nice and fluffy and creamy. And that extra little sweetness from the Cool Whip just mixes so well with the pudding to give you just a beautiful custard for your banana pudding. So now that that's all mixed, all I need to do is start to layer it. So I have a little pan here again, because I'm making a small one to take to a friend. I have my bananas, I have my custard, and I have my Nilla wafers. Again, Nilla wafers, people. So we're just going to start the process by layering. Sorry, that's loud. put these on the bottom because you want, you know, it to have kind of like a little crust on the bottom. So I just lay them out so that I fill up the whole bottom. Then I'm going to put a layer of bananas across the top of that. And I'll try to show you this up close in a second. So yeah, just make sure you get a nice little layer of bananas in there because you want some bananas kind of in every bite. Okay, so I've got my cookies, I got my bananas, and now I just take a little bit of that custard. And it is easier to do this with a silicone spatula. If you don't have one, just use what you got. But you just want to spread that all the way across the top of your Nilla wafers and bananas. Make sure we cover it completely. And then I will add another layer of vanilla wafers across the top of that. And then another layer of, I'll also do another layer of bananas. This smells so good. So let's do another little layer of bananas. And I do, again, I want to have banana and cookie in every bite. I mean, the custard is great and I love the custard, but what really sets it off for me is having that cookie and those bananas in there with, you know, the custard. All right, so I made another little layer. And now I'm going to put another layer of this on top. All right. Make sure I cover it completely. And now I have a delicious, I'm telling you, it is delicious. It is delicious. I hate to, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this is delicious. And it's easy. It's fast and easy. And now that's done. That is done. And I can put cookies on top if I want or whatever, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And that is how you make a delicious and easy banana pudding. I hope you will give it a try. And definitely when you do, comment below to let me know what you think and how yours turned out. If you are new to the Queen of How To family, welcome. I am so glad you're here. And thank you so much to those of you who have consistently been with me since I started in January. And please, if you are new, please just take 1 second, just hit the like button for a sister, okay? And subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. And if you like what you saw or you know this would be helpful for someone else, hit the share button, copy the link, and send it to them so that they can know how to make delicious and easy banana pudding as well. Thank you so much for watching The Queen of How To, and I will see you guys next time. Again, I do a new episode every Monday, so make sure to tune in, and I will see you next time from The Queen of How To.